Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network once again presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. Today's date is July 12th, 1979. We are back at Royals Stadium. We've already had the Royals, but we've not had this team yet in the second schedule block. Tonight's game, it's the Texas Rangers versus the Kansas City Royals. Both teams come in with a record of 42 wins and 45 losses, and right now they are both tied for fourth. The Chicago White Sox are at 500. They're 43 and 43. So right now, both these teams are a game and a half back of the White Sox for third. Kansas City and Texas are still pretty strong, and they will probably make the third schedule block after the All-Star break. Remember, after this schedule block, when we get done, I will only have teams with winning records and teams that are within 5 games of third place. All other teams I will try to avoid, even though that may be a little difficult for some players, but we really want to stick with the teams that are in the playoff push. Steeler fan and BB join us here at Royals Stadium. The Rangers historically won this game. Texas, 6 runs, 14 hits and an error. Kansas City, 2 runs, 7 hits and no errors. So the Rangers pretty much won it, but we'll see if Kansas City can turn it around. The last time we had the Royals was a pretty good game for the Royals as they came back and got a win. So, but this time, will they be able to do the same thing against the Rangers? Both teams are still fighting for that third playoff spot. Remember, top 3 teams each division get into the playoffs. And now we will have 4 wild card games between the third and second place teams in each division instead of the wild card playoff and then the wild card series to shorten up the playoffs just a little bit. Well, for those of you who are here, let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals tonight will be Larry Gura. 13 wins, 12 losses, a 4.47 ERA in 79. He will get the call tonight. Let's see what the Rangers can bring. As I said, both teams are 42 and 45. This is an important game, trying to stay close for the playoffs. Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman Bump Wills, 273 average, 5 homers and 46 RBIs. Excellent second baseman. Ain't nothing wrong with those stats as we now begin the top of the first. The Royals are the home team, blue, white, and white dice. Here we go. Brian Patterson now joins us here at Royals Stadium. Let's begin the game. Gura, 4-3 against the switch right. That is a home run result. He goes ahead and pitches one right over the plate. Wills needs a 9 or lower. That's a 20. It's too high. Wills 4-3, but he does get a base hit to left, and he will lead off with a single. Wills a little mad at himself. He knows he probably should have had a homer as Gura's first pitch was right on the wheelhouse, but Wills just got some of it, not all of it. Next batter, left fielder Billy Sample, 292 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Had played in about 3/4 of the game for Texas, but was a pretty good fielder. Infield is at double play depth. Wills had 35 stolen bases. That is an 11 he doesn't get the sign. Gura, 4-2, range play at the park. Royals Stadium 1-1, and that is a home run to center field. Against the lefty, Sample needs a 7. That's a 1. There won't be a need of a range play. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone! Right over the center field fence. Home run, Billy Sample. Stadium groans. But remember, the Royals went ahead and fell behind early in the first game and the last game they played. But Texas will take a quick 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Larry, that was just a good hit by Sample. Royal Stadium just allowed that to get out of the park there. And Gura made a decent pitch, but it was mostly because of the ballpark as the wind took that one out of here. 2-0 Rangers. Next batter will be third baseman Buddy Bell. Excellent player in 79. Excellent third baseman. 299 average, 18 homers, 101 RBIs. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Royal Stadium. Gura will now go ahead and make the pick. Gura, 5-4, error on a grounder. Bell, 6-2, that's a fly ball to left. That'll be caught by Wilson for the first out. Next up will be first baseman John Ellis, 285 average, 12 homers, 61 RBIs. Gura will go ahead and deal. 6-2. That is a walk. That 20 is going to be high. Royal Stadium subtracts 3 from strikeouts and 1 from walks. Ellis, 6-5, and he grounds one to second base, taken care of there by White. And that is out number 2. Here's center fielder Al Oliver. Oliver, better in left field than he is in center field, but Oliver had a good year at the plate. 323 average, 12 homers, 76 RBIs, and almost all the games played for the Rangers. Oliver, solid player in 79. Gura will make the pitch. 4-4, home run chance. Oliver a lefty, a 1-17. The 18 is just too high. Oliver, 3-5. And that's going to be a ground ball to third base, picked up by Brett, and he will throw to first and retire the side. But the Rangers get on the board quickly. 2 runs on 2 hits. A 2-run bomb by Sample. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers will be Doc Medich. 10 wins, 7 losses, a 4.17 ERA. Medich started and relieved in 79, but he gets the call for tonight's game. Leading off for the Royals, left fielder Willie Wilson, excellent player in 79. 315 average, 6 homers, 49 RBIs, great range and a great arm in the outfield. Didn't matter really what position he was. Medich will make the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Wilson, 1-2, and he flies out to center. Next up for the Royals will be their designated hitter, Steve Braun. 267 average, 4 homers, 10 RBIs. Braun only played in about 58 games for the Royals that year. Medich, 5-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Braun, 6-4, base hit into left field. That will be a single. Braun comes through with his first hit. And he will hold at first. Center fielder Amos Otis, another underrated player in baseball history. 295 average, 18 homers, 90 RBIs. Not the best in the outfield, but very good at the plate. Nothing wrong with those stats. Infield to double play depth. Braun had no stolen bases that season, and that 11 means he stays put. Medich, however, doesn't have any pickoff rating. Medich with the pitch. 4-2 against the righty. Strikeout 11. And that is going to be too high as the ballpark will prevent Otis from striking out. Otis, a 4-6, and it's a base hit right back through the box, and that will go into the outfield for a single. Braun, a base running rating of 3. He will have to hold at second. It needs to be a 4 to get to third. So he will hold there as Otis comes through with a single, as thanks to Royal Stadium, Medich does not strike him out, and Medich thought that was strike 3, but the umpire said nope. And that makes up a big base hit. And that will bring up the third baseman, Mr. George Brett. 329 average, 23 homers, 107 RBIs. Brett never really had a bad year in his entire career. I don't think he ever really had a bad season. A 2 base after allowing a triple extra runs for 5 bases. Yeah, I guess that possibly could do with that 5.2 E14. Yeah, that'll do it, Matt. Runners at first and second. Strategy roll, nothing happening there. Braun stays at second base. Medich will make the pitch. 2-3. That is a blank. Brett, 2-3. And that's a ground ball to first. Let's see if they turn the 2-2-0. And shortstop pivot is Norman, and he has a 0. So it's grounded to first, picked up by Ellis, and the 1 or a 2 to be a double play. It is not. It's a 4, so the throw goes to second to get Otis. The relay back is not in time. Brett will be safe at first, and there are 2 down. So that goes as a fielder's choice. 2 outs, and now the batter will be the catcher, Darryl Porter. 291 average, 20 homers, 112 RBIs. Porter had a home run in our last game with the Royals, and Porter was an excellent catcher that season, one of the best catchers during the year. Runners at the corners. Let's take a look at the strategy. That is a 10, and nobody is moving. Medich will concentrate on Porter. 3-2. That is a walk. That 13 will be ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So Kansas City now has something going on. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Here's the right fielder, Al Cowens. 295 average, 9 homers, 73 RBIs. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Royal Stadium. Bases full of Royals. Nothing happening on Strat. Medich will now try to get out of his jam. Rangers already have a 2-0 lead, but the Royals are threatening. Medich, 6-6. Error on a throw. Cowens, 5-4. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is Oliver, and he will make the catch, and that retires the side. Stadium groans. No runs on 2 hits. As the Royals are unable to get anything in, the Rangers will have a 2-0 lead after 1. It's always good to see Mr. Reynolds here in the chat. Top of the second. Leading off for the Rangers will be their designated hitter, Eric Sauder. Sauder, 261 average, 10 homers, 53 RBI. Sauder was on a different team at the start of the year. He is now on the Rangers. Sauder will prepare to receive the pitch. Gura will deal. 5-6, that is a blank. Sauder 6-6, and he hits a power hit to right field. That is a 4 against the lefty. Sauder will get the single. So Rangers are hitting right now. Sauder will take the base hit. Here comes right fielder Richie Zisk. 262 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. Not too bad at the plate. Infield is at double play depth. Sauder had no stolen bases. That is a 7, and nothing happening there with Gura. He will pitch to Zisk. Pitch on the way. Gura, 4-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Zisk, 3-1. Fly ball, right field. Cowens will get to it, and that is the first out. Darryl Porter was an excellent catcher in 1979, and so was this guy. Next batter is the catcher, Jim Sundberg. 275 average, 5 homers, 64 RBIs. Sundberg was also an excellent catcher that year. So we got 2 of the best catchers in 79 playing against each other with Sundberg and Porter. Strategy roll, 9. Sauder stays put. Gura with the pitch. 4-1. That's going to be an out, and it will be a fly ball to right field. Cowens will make that catch as well. Two outs, and that will bring up the shortstop, Nelson Norman. Don't know much about him. 222 average, no homers, 21 RBIs. Norman got to call it short, I guess, tonight, maybe because he was a switch hitter. Infield is back, and nothing happening there. Gura will make the pitch. A 5-6, that is a blank. Norman, a 6-3, and he hits a power check to right field. That is an 11 against the lefty. Well, I don't know much about him, but he goes ahead. Norman smacks a double a double to right field. That'll bounce off the wall. Sauder home, base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. A double to right, -1. A 1-2. Sauder home will score. He will not. He will hold it third. A good throw in by Cowens. He goes ahead and gets it in there. And Sauder home will stay where he is. So now runners at second and third, a double by Norman, as he just could not bring in the run. The batter will be Wills. Wills is 1 for 1, has a single. 2 outs here. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Nothing happening there. Gura again in a jam here with the Royals. Gura, 4-6 against the switch right. That is a blank. Wills, 4-1, and he lifts a fly ball to left. Wilson will get to that one, and he will put it away, and the Rangers are unable to get any runs. No runs on 2 hits, and it remains 2-0 going into the bottom of inning number 2. I'm surprised you guys don't get bored of me. I really am. I do the same thing every night. You know, I do the same thing every night, and yet you guys don't get bored of me. I'm really shocked. I think I get bored of me sometimes. I don't know. Bottom of the second, leading off for the Royals, first baseman Pete Lecoq. 277 average, 3 homers, 56 RBIs. Pretty good player, actually, that year. Good average, and was a pretty good first baseman. Medich will make the pitch. Medich, 3-2, walk, 3. Yes, he will walk Lecoq, and that will be ball 4. Another walk issued by Medich. He had 46 of them in 79. Here's the second baseman, Frank White. 266 average, 10 homers, 48 RBIs. Infield goes double play depth. We get bored. We get bored. We just feel sorry for you. You know what? If you feel sorry for me there, Matt, I tell you, man, there's other people you can feel sorry for. I know I'm a hopeless case. I know that. Lecoq on at first. Let's see if anything happening on the strat, and there isn't. That is an 18, though. The bunt sign is on. I don't think you bunt here. You're down by 2 runs. White's not a bad hitter, but I don't think you bunt. White a good bunt, though. I'm going to swing. Medich will go ahead and pitch. 2-6. That's a walk, and that 5 will be ball 4. So if White bunted, he would not have gotten the walk. So it's a good thing I didn't choose to walk and bunt, and White will trot to first. And the Royals are in business here. Third walk issued by Medich. You're going to go talk to him on the mound, see what's up. Here comes the shortstop, Freddie Patek. 252 average, a homer, 37 RBI. So once again, the Royals are in business here. Adam Hegg joins us here at Royals Stadium. And you're very welcome there, sir. Runners at first and second. Medich, let's see if anything happening on the bases. The 14 says nope. Medich will make the pitch. And that is a 3-3. Strikeout 17. That is high. Patek 1-6. And that is going to be a ground ball to second. Let's see if they turn the 2-0-3. Shortstop pivot. Norman is a 0. A 1-3, they'll turn the double play. It is a 2, and they do. There are 2 outs. Lecoq does go to third. Twin killing. As Patek grounds out into the 4-6-3. Lecoq now goes to third. Here is Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1. See if anything happening on the bases. That is a 3 and no. Lecoq will stay put. Medich will settle in on Wilson. And here comes the pitch. 1-2, blank. Wilson. 1-3, fly ball to left field. Billy Sample will have it over there, and he will put it away. And again, the Royals get it interesting, but they can't do anything with it. 2 walks is all they get, but no runs and no hits. Still 2-0 in favor of Chuck Norris and the Rangers. Or the Lone Stars, I guess is another name to call them. Let's go to the top of the third. Coming up to bat for the Rangers will be Billy Sample. Sample 1 for 1, a 2-run bomb his first time up. Let's see if Gura's a little bit more careful than this time, although Gura did make a good pitch. Royal Stadium just sent that out. Sample 4-1. I'm sorry, Gura 4-1. That's going to be an out. And it will be a grounder to short taken care of by Patek. He'll throw to first. Here comes Bell. Buddy Bell, I don't know. Buddy Bell, another underrated player in baseball history. He's not a Hall of Famer, but I don't know. Would you guys put Buddy Bell in the Hall of the Very Good? I don't know. He was always solid most of pretty much his entire career. Whether it was with the Rangers or with the Reds, Buddy Bell always seemed to come through. Gura with the pitch. 1-1, error on a throw. Bell 6-5, and that's gonna be an infield single, and that is hit to short. It's picked up by Patek. His error rating is a 12. That's a 16. He will not try to throw, and Bell will be safe at first. So Bell comes through with an infield single. It was picked up by Patek, but decides to hold on to it, knowing he has no play, and Bell will be safe. So Bell gets there. Infield goes a double play depth. Next up is Ellis. Ellis is 0 for 1. Bell had 5 stolen bases that year. He's not getting the steal sign on that one, though. Gura, he will pitch it. And that is a 1-2. That is a range play. Ellis, 5-4. Fly ball center field. That is hit to Otis. Otis's range is a 2. He's got a beat on it. He won't get it, and that is going to drop for a base hit to center. Bell, a base running rating of 3. Single to center, 0 modification, so a 1-3. Bell will make it to third, and he will. Bell gets to third. Ellis holds to first. And now the Rangers are in business. As Ellis hits it out of the range of Otis. And now runners at the corners with 1 out. And here comes Oliver. Oliver is 0 for 1. Infield is going to call. They're going to call infield in or go for the double play. Let's see. Kansas City. The best it could be would be you know what? I think they're going to call the infield in. Infield in with 1 out. Strategy roll. That is a 6. Ellis not doing anything. Gura will concentrate on Oliver. Gura, 6-3. Another range play. Oliver, 6-5. That's a base hit past first. It's a chance for Lecoq. His range is a 4, but with the infield in, his range is a 2. He can't get it. It cuts right by him. Base hit. And that is going to be down the line. That's going to be a 2-base double. Bell will come in to score. Ellis will automatically hold at third. Oliver goes to second. And it's now 3-0 Rangers. Stadium groans. 3 straight hits. And the batter now will be Sauder. Sauder got a base hit his first time up. Infield is still going to play in, but now it's a 3-0 Ranger lead. And they're going to pitch to Sauder here. They go talk to Gura. Royal bullpen not getting active just yet, but they're stirring a little bit. Strat, 19, no play. Sauder is not going to try a squeeze bunt, even though that did come up. Gura will go ahead and pitch it. Gura, 3-4. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to third. It's picked up there by Brett. He looks back, Ellis. Ellis is not going to go. He'll throw to first to get the out, 2 down. And Sauder will be out. So 2 outs now, and here comes Zisk. Zisk is 0 for 1. Infield now moves back. Strategy is a 2, and nothing happening there. Gura does have pickoff rating, so that's why you still roll here. Runners at second and third. Zisk now trying to bring in some runs. 6-2, walk, 15. Yes, it's ball 4. He barely got him. Zisk a 17, -1 is a 16, and it's ball 4 to Zisk, and the bases are juiced. That is the first walk issued by Gura. He had 69 of them in 79. And the bases are loaded for Jim Sundberg. Sundberg is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Stract, 18, nothing. Gura will pitch to Sundberg. Fans here at Royal Stadium hoping for a big play. Gura will pitch. 5-3. That's at the park. Royal Stadium, 6-1. And that's going to be a base hit to center field for Sundberg. He gets a single. Ellis will come in to score. Oliver, base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. Single to center, +3 is a 7. He will come in to score. Zisk, a base running rating of 3 with 2 outs. Single to center is a zero modification. A 1-3, Zisk will make it to third. And he does not. Zisk holds it second. Sundberg holds it first, and the Rangers now lead it 5-0. Stadium groans. But remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Sundberg gets a 2 RBI single, 5-0 Rangers. And here comes Norman. And Gura, the Royals are going to let him pitch to Norman, trying to get out of this inning, if anything. 2 outs, now 5-0 Rangers. And my mom will get that. So runners at first and second. Gura will go ahead and settle in. Strategy roll still. 20. Gura goes ahead, turns around, fires to second. No, Zisk will get back. Now Gura will pitch against Norman. 2-3. Walk plus, and that 5 will walk Norman. And again, the bases are loaded. And now I got no choice. Gura has to come out. So he walks Norman, and again, the bases are loaded for Bump Wills, and that will be it for Gura. I'll tell you, a lot of these pitchers are not making it through the early innings. And means I have to go to the bullpen early, and that's not something I like to do. Here comes Bump Wills. They're going to bring in a righty to pitch to him, I think. And they will do that. And coming on to pitch for the Royals, since it's the early innings, I usually take a pitcher with the most batters who faces, and that's going to be Eduardo Rodriguez. 4 wins, a loss, 2 saves, a 4.84 ERA. Rodriguez will now come on and be the pitcher. Bases loaded against Wills. He is 1 for 2. So that is all, and Rodriguez can pitch to 11 batters. And, well, we will see what happens. Rodriguez, strategy rolls are still active. That is a 9 and nothing happening. Rodriguez will settle in on Wills. Pitch from Rodriguez, 4-4. That's at the park. Royal Stadium, 5-2, and it's a fly ball to center field. Otis will get to it. He shallows it a little bit, but he will make the catch, and that will end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, a couple of walks. Maybe the Rangers should have gotten more, but right now Texas is in command as we go to the bottom of the third. So now Doc Medich has a 5-run lead to work with. Steve Braun leads off for the Royals, and he is 1 for 1 with a base hit. Medich, he will pitch. 2-1, strikeout 12. That is too high. Braun, 2-4, ground ball to second base. Wills will take care of it. 1 out. And here comes Otis. Remember, the Royals were down early in another game we had just recently. Remember, Kansas City was down quickly against the Chicago White Sox, but the Royals went into extra innings and beat the White Sox 5-4. So anything is possible here. Remember, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Medich, just ask the Minnesota Twins. Medich, 2-4 at the park. Royal Stadium, 1-2. Base hit past second. A single for Otis, and he will get the first. Otis has his second hit of the game. And here comes Mr. Brett. Brett is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Otis at 30 stolen bases. Strategy rolls are still on. I'll roll it anyway. And Brett, nothing happening anyway there. Medich will make the pitch. Medich, 6-2. Again, that's at the park. Royal Stadium, 6-5. That's grounded at the plate. Ground ball at the plate. Brett, a double play rating of 2. But grounded at the plate, however, it's a -2 for double plays. So let's see what happens. He got 2, 0 because it's grounded at the plate. The pivot will still matter, though. And Brett, a lefty, so that's going to be the shortstop will be pivot, and that is Norman, a 0. So that means there's not going to be a double play, so let's see where the throw went. And that is a 3, and the throw is going to go to first. So Otis, with a base running rating of 4, but being held on will make him a 3. That 3 is good, so Otis will make second. The throw goes to first from the catcher, and Brett is out, and there are 2 away. That was something that was cleared up in the rules, as a lot of people are wondering how it can have so many double plays hit at the plate. It is very hard to do that. The catcher would have to throw to second and then throw to first. So we cleared that up with a -2 when it's a ground ball at the plate. So that's a grounder to the catcher. 2 outs now. And here comes Porter. Porter has walked his first time up. Strat, that is a 6 and no play. Medich will go ahead and deal. Medich, 1-6. That's a walk, and that will walk Porter. That will be ball 4 with the 13. Porter walks for the second time today. He walked a lot in 79. I think his on-base percentage was pretty high. And here comes Cowan. So once again, the Royals have runners on base, but been unable to bring them in. Cowens is 0 for 1. Strategy roll, 16, nothing happening. Medich will go ahead and deal. 2-4, that's at the park. Royal Stadium getting a lot of work. 5-2, and that's going to be a fly ball to center. Getting under it will be Oliver, and he will make the catch. And once again, the Royals cannot get anything going except leaving runners on base. No runs and a hit. For KC, it remains 5-0 in favor of the Lone Stars. Stadium groans. Timeout for station break. This is the RJL Network. Station identification. This is the WRJL YouTube network. I can't say radio network because, well, I'm not on the radio. I'm on YouTube, right? Top of the 4th. Leading off for the Rangers will be Bill Sample. Sample is 1 for 2. He has a home run, a 2-run bomb here early in the game. Rodriguez will stay on the mound. Rodriguez, 2-6. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. 5-1, and that's a walk plus, and that is 4 wide ones, and Sample's going to trot down to first. That is a 1 there, and once again here, Rodriguez now falls victim to the walk, and that is the third walk given up by the Royals. Next batter is Bell. Bell is 1 for 2. Infield double play depth. Sample had 8 stolen bases that year. The 15 means he stays put. Rodriguez will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-6 against a righty. That is a blank. Bell, 6-6. Line drive right to short. That's caught by Patek. Out number 1. Let's see on a 1. Sample will be doubled off. It is a 3. He does get back. No throw. And that will be the first out. Line drive to short. As Sample was not off the base. Here comes Ellis. Ellis 1 for 2. Strategy roll. That is a 6. And Sample will stay where he is. Eduardo Rodriguez pitching now for the Royals. Rodriguez 3-1. Range play at the park. Royal Stadium getting a lot of work. 2-6. And that is going to be a blank. We got a rare play, so that will cancel out the range play. So now let's see what the range play will be. 21. Passed ball chance. Roll 1d6 versus catcher pass ball rating. Okay, well, the pass ball rating for Porter is a 5. And that is a 6. It's going to be over it. If pass ball, it gets away to the backstop. All runners move up 1 base and head for another, if applicable. Roll 1d6 and check against the lead runner's base running rate. So Sample goes to second. His base running rating is a 4. And that is a 1. If roll is above, runner is thrown out. Otherwise, safe 2 bases ahead. And he does it. It's a terrible play by Porter. Did not many pass balls, but that one goes all the way and then bounces off the backstop. Porter has to chase after it. Sample goes to third, and he will stay. A 2-base pass ball. And I think that's the first time I ever rolled that on the rare play chart. My rule on the rare play chart is if the rare play is not what you call it, does not apply, I don't re-roll on the chart, I re-roll the at-bat. Because rare plays are just that, rare plays. Sample now goes to third on the passed ball by Porter, and now the infield's going to play in. Rodriguez will attempt again. Rodriguez, 6-3, at the park. Geez, Royal Stadium getting a lot of work. Royal Stadium, 6-5, that's grounded at the plate. Grounded that ball at the plate. Sample will not move. The throw goes to first for out number 2 because Sample would be a dead duck. And that's picked up there by Porter, and he throws to first, and Sample will stay where he is for 2 down. So Sample will stay put, and now the batter, let's see, that was a ground ball at the plate. And now the batter will be Oliver. Oliver 1 for 2 with a double. Infield is now back to normal. Rodriguez will pitch. Actually, strategy roll first. That's a 16. And now we'll take the roll. 4-2. That's an error on a throw. Oliver, 6-4. That's a ball hit. That's a power check to center. That's a 12 against a righty. Oliver's going to go ahead and make a triple. Oliver smacks a triple deep into center field. There's not going to be a throwing error because Sample's going to come in and he will score. Oliver goes to third. It is now 6-0 Rangers. Stadium groans. Rangers now lead it 6-0. So the Rangers have gotten the 6 runs they historically scored in this game. And now here comes Sauder. Sauder is 1 for 2. Rodriguez, they're going to keep him out there as the Royals are already thinking about the next day. Rodriguez, strategy rolls are still on. Strategy roll, 12, nothing happening. Rodriguez will make the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 7. Nope, that's too high. Sauder home will swing. 1-4, and he grounds one to third. Brett will take care of it. He will throw to first, and that will retire the side. Rangers get a run. 1 run on 1 hit, a passed ball. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Rangers already up 6-0 here. Looks like we're going to be in for another blowout. Chris DeMello joins us here at Royal Stadium. And what'd you say? Does FastScore work with most of the baseball games, such as payoff pitch, if you want to do a season replay? FastScore works with all the games. It's designed as a season replay system. It has all the seasons from 1950 to current, 2021, including some dead ball era seasons as well. It can work with any season replay. If you want to use, if you want to use it for payoff pitch, you can. You want to use it for APA, want to use it for History Maker Baseball, want to use it for Strat. It works with anything, really. FastScore, I just use it. The reason why I like FastScore so much is you just print and just start rolling. He does all the calculations for you. Just print and just start rolling. All the calculations, including pitchers and home field advantage. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Right now, the Rangers a 6-0 lead. Pete Lecoq leads off for the Royals. He walked his first time up. Medich will make the pitch. 6-6, error on a throw. Lecoq, 5-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That's going to get picked up by Norman. His error rating is a 12. That's a 13. He bobbles it a little bit, composes himself, throws to first, gets him out, 1 down. Oh, boy, what a play by Norman. Almost threw that one, a possible bad play. But Norman holds on to it, 1 down. It will bring up White. White walked his first time up. Medich, 4-3 against the righty, walk plus, and that 6 will be ball 4, and White will trot to first. White walks for the second time in the game. And here comes Patek. Patek 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 10, and White staying put, of course. You're down by 6 runs. Medich, he will go ahead and deal. 3-4, blank. Patek, 1-1. That's a power hit to center field. That is a 6 against the righty. Patek will go ahead and get a single. A base running rating of 3 for White. A single to center is a 0 modification. A 1-3, White will get to third, and he does. And Patek holds it first. So now can the Royals finally bring in a run? And here comes Wilson. Rangers are going to call the infield in. Wilson does not ground out into many double plays. His GDP is a 0. So it's going to be very difficult. So they feel if you call the infield in, it may prevent the run. Wilson, however, is 0 for 2. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, 6-0 in favor of the Rangers. Strategy roll, that is a 9. Nothing happening there. No, Medich will go ahead and pitch to Wilson. Wilson, Medich, here it comes. 1-3, blank. Wilson, can he do something? 3-3. No, it's a ground ball to third. It's a grounder to third. Frank White's base running rating is a 1. They're not going to send him. The throw goes to first to get Wilson. Patek advances to second. There are now 2 outs. Wow, Wilson couldn't do it. As he grounds it to third, it does allow Patek to move to second with the infield in. Now the infield will move back, and here comes Braun. Braun is 1 for 2 with a base hit. Medich getting a lot of help from Ranger defense. Nothing happening on the strat. White will stay put. And now runners at second and third. Medich trying to keep this a 6-0 game. Fans here at Royal Stadium getting a little tired of looking at the scoreboard and not liking what they see. Medich, 3-3. Strikeout 12, no. Braun, a 2-4, and it's a ground ball to second base. Up with it as Wells. He's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. No runs, a hit. And 2 men stranded. Stadium barfs. Blah. Royals are getting base runners, but they're not getting them in. As Doc Medich getting some big-time defense out there. Remains 6-0 after 4. And we will go to the top of the 5th. I usually don't keep track of men left on base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Royals have left 9 men on base so far in this game. We're only approaching the 5th inning. I usually don't keep track of that stat, but in this case, I'll look at it. Top of the 5th, Richie Zisk leads off for the Rangers, and he is 0 for 1, but he walked his last time up. Rodriguez will continue to pitch. Rodriguez, 2-4, strikeout 1, got him. And he'll get Zisk on a K, as he will get the strikeout on Zisk. Sundberg is next, and he's 1 for 2. Rodriguez, here comes the pitch. 2-3, hit by pitch, 11. Yeah, he hit him, pop, ouch. Sundberg a 7, but Rodriguez +8 makes him a 15. He hit Sundberg. Sundberg will go to first. I know that he did not want to do that. That was not intentional. First hit batter of the game. Sundberg will go to first base. A chance now for Norman. Norman is 1 for 1, doubled and walked. Infield a double play depth. Strategy rolls are now off. Rodriguez, 6-5. That is a blank. He is not tired just yet. Norman with the bet with it. 4-3, and it's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there is going to be Cowens. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Timeout on the field for a moment. So now with 2 outs and the infield is back, and now the batter will be Bump Wills. Wills is 1 for 3. 2 men down. Rodriguez with the pitch. 6-4. Strikeout 18. That's high. Wills, a 5-5. And that's going to be a base hit past first. It will be a single. Sundberg slow, though. Base run rating of 2 with 2 outs. But that is going to be fast enough for him to get to third. He will go to third base. Wills holds it first. Sundberg slow as mud, but off with the hit. And Wills will hold it first base with the hit. And now here comes Sample. Sample is 1 for 2, homered and walked. Bases on the runners on the corners. Rodriguez, after his pitch to Sample, Rodriguez will be tired. Rodriguez, 5-2. That is a blank. Sample, 2-3, and that's a ground ball to second base. That'll be taken care of by White. He gloves it, and he throws to first, and that will end the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, a hit batter, but the Rangers don't get any runs in, but they are in command of a 6-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Amos Otis leads off for the Royals. He's having a good night, 2 for 2, 2 singles. Ruben, let's see here. Ruben Vase or Vaez? How you pronounce your last name there, Ruben? Ruben Vase? And yes, this is my favorite baseball sim. Welcome to RJL Network. Good to have you here. 6-0 here. Medich will make the pitch to Otis. Medich 1-6. That's a walk. That 15. That's going to be high. Otis 6-3, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Norman. He throws to first, and that is 1 out. The second. So Vase. Okay there, Ruben. Welcome aboard, sir. Good to see you. An honor to have you, as it is an honor to have anybody in my chat. Here comes Brett. Brett is 0 for 2. He's having a tough night here. So the Royals totally here, 6-0. Medich will go ahead and deal. 6-4. That's a possible error. Brett, a 1-6. And that's a ground ball to second base. That's going to be hit to Wills. Wills' error rating is a 7. That's an 8. He bobbles a little bit, but he composes himself, and he throws to first, out number 2. Oh, Wills almost made an error, but he gets it and takes care of it. You are very welcome, sir. Just say if I was before the A. You got it. Here's Porter. Porter has walked twice. Medich can't keep him off the bases. Medich with the pitch. 6-5. That is a blank. Porter 5-6 and hit well, but right to third. Bell will make the glove and the catch. It's a line out to third and a 1-2-3 inning on the Royals. Doc Medich with a 6-0 lead. He can be aggressive. And after 5, the Rangers are in command. We go to the top of the 6th. And coming on for the Rangers will be Buddy Bell. Bell is 1 for 3. That's going to be it for Eduardo Rodriguez. He actually pitched pretty well there, actually. Didn't do too bad a job. Let's see. They got right, left coming up. So I think the Royals will stick with a right-hander. And they will go with Marty Patton. 5 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves. A 4.58 ERA. Patton will be the third Royals pitcher. So here comes Marty Patton. He will pitch to Bell. Top of the 6th, 6-0 in favor of the Rangers. Patton, a 3-6, and against the righty, strikeout 9. That is high. Bell, 4-3, and against the right-handed pitcher, he smacks one, shoots the gap into center field, and that's going to be a double. Bell will hold that second. He gets his second hit of the game. The batter now will be Ellis. Ellis is 1 for 3, and the infield is staying back. Rangers a 6-0 lead here at Royal Stadium. Patton will make the pitch. Strategy rolls are off. 2-4 against the righty. Strikeout 20. No way. Ellis 2-2. And Ellis smacks a base hit to right field. That will be a single. Let's see. Will it score Bell? That's a base hit to right. Bell, a base running rating of 3. A single to right plus 2 is a 5. A 1-5. Bell will score, and he will. Bell comes in with the score. Ellis goes to first. 7-0 Rangers as they are plowing it on the Royals here. Stadium groans. And here comes Oliver. Oliver 2 for 3, a double and a triple. Still nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Now it's a 7-0 Rangers as they now get the extra point. So Ellis on it first. Patton will make the pitch. Double play is called. Patton 1-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Oliver a 5-4, and he lifts a fly ball to right field. Cowens will make that catch. And that is the first out. Here comes Sauder. Sauder 1 for 3. Still runner on first base. Patton, he'll make the deal. 3-4. That is a range play. Sauder home, 5-1 against the righty. It's a base hit past third, but it's a range play for Brett. Brett's range is a 5, but with the infield and double play depth, it's a 4. He can't get it because of that. It will be a base hit. It will be a single past third base. So Ellis, though, only a base running rating of 1. He's slow as mud. He'll automatically stop at second. There's no way he'll get to third. And now a base hit by Sauder home. So now runners at first and second, and here comes Zisk. So runners at first and second now. Zisk is 0 for 2. Infield still a double play depth, but right now the Royals are just not having the pitching tonight. Patton will make the pitch. 6-3. That's a walk. That 7 will be ball 4. And now the Rangers are looking just to blow it all open. Bases loaded. Nobody out, top of the 6th. Another walk issued by the Royals. And here comes Sundberg. Sundberg, 1 for 2, got hit by a pitch and got a single. The infield is going to play in double play depth because Sundberg does hit into double plays. So bases loaded here. Patton coming in here, but having some trouble. Rangers looking at 7-0 lead, looking to get more. Patton with the pitch. 1-5. That's a pitcher result. Sundberg a righty. A 1-17 is an out. That's a 9. That's what they got. And that is going to be a fly ball to center field. Otis will make the catch. It's out number 2. Sundberg, a sacrifice fly rating of 2. That will be good enough. That's a 1. It will score Ellis. Ellis will come in to score on the sacrifice fly. And with an 8-run lead, Sauder home does not need to try for third. He will hold automatically. It is now 8-0 Rangers as they put the snowman on the board. Stadium groans. But now there are 2 outs. It's now an 8-0 lead. And here comes Norman. Norman is 1 for 2. Runners at first and second. Fans here at Royal Stadium, some are already heading for the exits. Patton will make the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 9, and he will not get him. Against the righty a 10, but -3 makes him a 7. Norman doesn't strike out. 6-6, but he does get a base hit to center field. Norman continues to do some hitting tonight. That's a single. Sauder home a base running rating of 2. Becomes a 3 with 2 outs. Single to center, +3 is a 6. He's going to score automatically, and it's now 9-0 Rangers. Zisk a base running rating of 2, but station-to-station call with the option. Since it's over a 6-run lead, I will not send Zisk to third, but since a runner does have a chance to score, I usually do go ahead and do that. It's now 9-0 in favor of the Rangers. And this time I don't see the Royals. I don't see the Royals coming back in this game the way they did against the White Sox. Here comes Wills and Marty Patton. The Royals have figured I'm just going to let him pitch right now. A 9-0 lead. The Royals are already thinking about the next game and, of course, after the All-Star break. Patton will go ahead and pitch. 5-6. That's a range play. Wills, 3-6. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Brett. Brett's range is a 5. That's a 5. He will make the play, and he is going to, let's see where he got it. And that ball was hit towards the line. Brett has got it, and he is going to tag third base to get the force, and that will retire the side. 3 runs on 4 hits and a walk, a sacrifice fly, and the Rangers are in total control tonight, 9-0. Nothing going right for the Royals tonight. We will go to the bottom of the 6th inning in this blowout. And sometimes you get it. Al Cowens leads off for the Royals, but still no lead is safe at inside pitch. But a 9-0 lead could be a little different, though. Cowens is 0 for 2. Medich has pitched beautifully. He's only given up 4 hits. Medich with the pitch. 2-6. Walk. 6. Yes, that will be ball 4. And Cowens will trot to first. Medich can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires, though. Here comes Lecoq. Lecoq is 0 for 1. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Medich 2-2. That is a range play at the park. Royal Stadium 4-6. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Zisk. His range is a 2. He's got it with a 1. He makes the catch. 1 out. Wow. Rangers are really getting defense out there. Fly out to right, and Zisk will make the catch. 1 down. As Michael Peterson joins us here at Royal Stadium. Working on roster doing Mets now. They sent 10 players down today. Oh, okay, yes, you know. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are wondering if Jacob deGrom was going to be okay for the season, I submit to you 2 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts. I submit there's no cause for worry. And he gave up 1 stinking hit. Jacob deGrom is on, I think deGrom is going to be on a mission this year. Here's Frank White. White walked twice. Infield still a double play depth. Medich will make the pitch. 4-4. Error on a grounder. White 1-1. And White smacks one. It's a double to left field. Could this get a run in finally? A double to left. The ball is hit to Sample. Sample's error rating is a 0, so there's not going to be an error out there. So normal runner advancement. However, let's see if a chance to score here. Cowens a base running rating of 4. A double to right, -1 is a 3. You'd like to get on the board, but I'm going to hold him at third automatically with the option because the option is active and they'll keep with the runs there. Runners at second and third. But a double by White gets 2 runners on base. And here comes Patek. Patek is 1 for 2. Medich will be tired after Patek. And the infield is going to play. Infield's going to play back. The Rangers have a 9-0 lead. They just want to get out. Medich will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-3. That is a blank. Patek. 4-1. And Patek goes ahead. He hits a double to right. And the Royals are finally on the scoreboard. Cowens will score. Coming around from second, White will score. Patek holds at second. It's now 9-2. Here comes the rally. Patek comes through with a double of his own, scoring 2 runs. And the batter now will be Wilson. There is 1 out. J.T. Dutch joins us here at Royal Stadium. Patek on at second. Now a 9-2 ball game. And Medich is tired. Are they going to let him pitch to Wilson? I'm going to say, yeah, this is the 70s, not 2020. They're going to let Medich pitch to Wilson. That's the first run scored off of Medich here, now 9-2. Wilson is 0 for 3. Medich will make the pitch. 5-5. That's a range play. Wilson, 5-4. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Wills. Wills' range is a 5. That is a 1. He'll make the play. He'll throw to first to get the out. 2 down. And Patek will go to third. So a ground ball to second. And the batter now is Braun. 9-2 ball game here. Patek on at third. Medich will continue to pitch. Trying to get out of the inning. Rangers may go to a new pitcher starting the seventh. Medich, he will deal. 6-5. That is a blank. Braun, 1-6, and it's a fly ball to right field. Zisk will get to this one, and he will make the catch. And that will end the inning. Royals finally get on the board. 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. And after 6, it is now 9-2. So far, the 79 season has actually given us a lot of high-scoring games, really. Not many pitchers' duels we were supposed to have. Although 79 actually did have a lot of offense, though. Top of the 7th, Rangers leading 9-2. Marty Patton. He will. Is he gonna pitch? I'm gonna say no. Bill Sample will lead off, and he is 1 for 3. He has a home run, scored twice. That's gonna be it for Patton. They're gonna go right. The Royals will go to the bullpen and bring out another righty, I think, and that is going to be Steve Busby. 6 wins, 6 losses, no saves, a 3.63 ERA. Busby will be the 4th Royals pitcher. So Busby will pitch. And here comes Billy Sample. Top of the 7th, 9-2 Rangers. Busby, 1-1. That's going to be an out. And it will be a fly ball to left field. Wilson makes the catch. Here's Bell. Bell is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Busby, he will pitch. 1-3. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Otis will get to that one and make the grab. And now here's Ellis. Ellis is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Busby, he'll make the pitch. 1-6. That's a range play. Ellis. 1-2. Line drive to short. That ball is hit to Patek. Patek's range is a 1. He leaps. Can't get it. Base hit. It's over his head, and Ellis will get the first on a single. Ellis gets his 3rd hit of the night. Patek is range of a 1, just over his head, just out of reach on a 2. And here comes Oliver. As Clee baseball fans says Wednesday night, watching me on the small screen. Hey, let me tell you something, Clee baseball fan. I got people in my chat watching me on the big screen. How about that? One guy had me on the big screen. And I know I made it to the big time when I'm on the big screen. 2 outs. Here's Oliver. Oliver having a good night. 2 for 4, a double and a triple. No strategy rolls, of course. Busby, a 6-1. That's a walk plus. That 9 will walk Oliver. Another walk given up by the Royals, as they're just giving a lot of base on balls here. And that is the 1, 2, 3. That is the 4th walk issued by KC. Next batter will be Sauder. Sauder 2 for 4. You get big screen treatment. That's right. Well, D. Scott, what was it? D. Scott, who's a Royals fan, he had me on the big screen one day. Actually sent me a picture in Facebook. On his big, I think it was a 55-inch TV. I said, that's awesome. I'm on the big screen. 9-2. Who started for KC? Gale? No, Gura. Gura started for Kansas City there, Dutch, JT. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Busby with the pitch. 6-1. That's another walk chance. That's a walk plus, and that 1 is ball 4. Kansas City just has not got any control at all tonight. And the bases are loaded again. Another walk. And now the batter is Zisk with the bases loaded. Tonight I'm on the phone and Retro Sports Network's on the TV. What? Well, wait a minute now. I'm on the phone, but Uncle Ron is on the TV? You know what? That's perfectly fine. He deserves the big screen treatment. Absolutely. Because I love Uncle Ron and Retro Sports Network. For those of you who don't know about Uncle Ron and Retro Sports Network, you better check out that channel. Uncle Ron is awesome. He does everything good, and he has the best. Oh, Ron has Astros Dodgers. Oh, gee. So he's got the Astros. Well, that's fine there, Matt. But Uncle Ron, he deserves the big screen treatment. I will never take that away from him. He is one of the number one guys on the board. 2 outs, bases loaded here. And here comes Zisk, another chance for the Rangers to try to blow this open. Busby will continue to pitch here. Fans here at Royal Stadium, the ones that are left. Busby with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 5. He got him. Struck out Zisk, and that will end the inning. Ugh. No runs, a hit, 2 walks. But the Rangers are unable to get any extra insurance like they really need it. But then again, no lead is safe at inside pitch. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game, and Kansas City, here I come. I'll be right back. Big screen here as the Reds keep winning and it loses back to a small screen. BB, that's just not right. Don't forget, we'll have 10-minute ticker right after this game. Tomorrow night will be the last game of the schedule block and the last game before the All-Star break. It will be June 15th. We've already seen one team in this block, but we've not seen another. And for all you Red Sox fans out there, your Red Sox are on the board. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Oakland Athletics. The worst team right now in the league. They're the only team that's not been seen in schedule block number 2. Bob Stanley for the Red Sox. Rick Langford for Oakland will be at Oakland Coliseum as the Red Sox will take on the A's tomorrow night. It is the final game before the All-Star break. So, guys, don't miss it. And that means there will be no game on Friday, and the 1979 All-Star game from the Seattle Kingdom will be on Saturday. But don't miss tomorrow night, Red Sox Athletics here on RJO Network. We go to the bottom of the 7th, Rangers leading the Royals 9-2. Let's see here. Amos Otis is leading off for the Royals, and it's right, left, and that's going to be it for Medich. Medich is going to come out of the game. Texas is going to go to the bullpen. Kevin Hayes joins us here at Royals Stadium. Think the Rangers are going to go to the bullpen. And it's nearly not a save situation yet, but they'll bring on a lefty, and I think they'll go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Dave Racich. 1 win, 3 losses, a 3.52 ERA. Racich will be the second Ranger pitcher. Amos Otis does lead off for Kansas City here in the bottom of the 7th. What? No game on Friday and your birthday? Sorry there, BB. It's All-Star break time. Racich will make the pitch, so you enjoy your birthday without having to worry about seeing me. 1-1, hit by pitch, 3. No, that's too high. Otis is a 3, but Racich a -10. Otis A 1-2. It's a line drive right to second. Wills grabs it. 1 out. One down, and the batter will be Mr. Brett. Brett is 0 for 3. Ranger pitching has done a very good job tonight. Pitch from Racich, 5-5 against the lefty, walk plus, and that one will be ball 4. Brett will trot to first. First time Brett has been on base, and a lot of walks tonight between the two teams. Rangers couldn't keep him off the base pads. Here's Porter. Porter has walked twice. He's 0 for 1. Infield goes a double play depth. Brett will go ahead and stay on first base. Racich with the pitch. 2-1. That is a blank. He's not tired. Porter, a 1-1. Ground ball to second. Let's see if they turn the 2. 2-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Norman a 0. A 1 or a 2. It's a double play. No. The throw goes to first. Brett goes to second, as that was the only play, and there are 2 down. So Brett will move to second base. And the batter now will be Cowens. Cowens walked his last time up, and he is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Rangers 9, Royals 2. Racich, 5-4. Against the righty, that is a home run result. Against the lefty, Cowens needs a 6. The 18 is too high. Cowens, 6-6. He does smack a base hit to right, though. That is a hit. Will it score Brett? Base running rating of 5. A single to right, plus 1 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. Brett will come in from second. He will score. Cowens will get an RBI single. It is now 9-3. A 9-3 ball game. Royals trying to make it interesting. The next batter is Lecoq. Lecoq is 0 for 2 with a walk. Racich will go ahead and settle in on Lecoq. And here comes the pitch. 2-5. That's at the park. Royal Stadium, 3-1. And that is a blank. We got another rare play. So rare plays men on. Let's see what we got. 13. Batter slides head first into first base. He is out, trying to beat out a slow grounder to short. Runners advance 1 base. Check for injury to batter. Well, that's going to be the final out, but we'll check to see if there's injury to Lecoq. And Lecoq has an injury rating of 2. And that is a 4, and he's going to be out for the game. So that will take care of Lecoq as he slides in head first. That does retire the side, but Lecoq will be done as he is injured. We play as played, so injuries do not carry over. The only time I play full injuries is in the playoffs. So that is 1 run on 1 hit, and after 7, the Rangers now lead 9-3. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Royals need a first baseman here. And it is going, and taking over for them at first base will be George Scott, who was traded from the Boston Red Sox about several weeks ago, as a matter of fact. So timeout for a substitution, as George Scott will now take over at first. So Scott will now take over at first base, top of the 8th. And let's see, Jim Sundberg leads off for the Rangers. And Busby got interesting there. He can pitch to 1 batter before tiring. They're going to let him pitch to Sundberg here on the top of the 8th. Busby with the pitch. 6-3. Walk. 16. That's too high. Sundberg. 6-5. That ball is hit to right field. It's a power hit to right. That is a 16 against the righty. That's going to be too high. And getting over there will be Cowens to make the catch. It will be a fly out to right, 1 down. Busby is now tired. Norman is the next batter. Norman is 2 for 3. He's earned a chance to bat, and he'll stay out there. Busby, might as well. Busby will go ahead and stay out there. Busby with the pitch. 5-2 against the switch left. Walk 11. That is too high. Norman will swing. 5-3. Line drive to short. That'll be caught by Patek. That's 2 outs. So we'll line out to short, and here comes Wills. Wills is 2 for 5. I got to go ahead and add an extra column here. 2 for 5. He's got 2 singles. Busby will continue to pitch. Busby 4-4. That's a home run chance. But Will's a switch hitter hitting from the left side. 1-19. The 5 is good. But against righties, however, Wills is a 0. So no home run. Wills 1-5. And he hits and chops it to second base instead. White will take care of it and toss it over to first. So a mistake is made, but Wills couldn't do anything. Ground out to second. And 1-2-3 go the Rangers. That is the first time in this ball game the Rangers have been sent down in order. It is also the first time they have not gotten a hit in an inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Frank White. He will lead off. White is 1 for 1. He's walked twice, but he's got a double. Is Racich going to be pitching? The answer is no. Rangers will go to the bullpen. And I believe they'll bring out a righty here now. And let's see, it's not really a safe situation, but he could probably complete the game. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Jim Kern, one of the better relief pitchers that year. 13 wins, 5 losses, 29 saves, a 1.57 ERA. And they're going to ask Kern to see if he can get 6 outs. So here comes Jim Kern to try to close the game. Frank White will lead off. Bottom of the 8th, 9-3 Rangers. Kern. 2-3, strikeout 11. That is high. White, 2-4. It's a ground ball to third, taken care of by Bell. 1 down. One man down, and the batter is Patek. Patek is 2 for 3, a single and a double. He will bat. Kern will make the pitch. 1-2, walk, 5. Yes, that's ball 4, and Patek will trot to first. Kern gives up a walk. He had 56 of them that year, but that will be a walk to Patek, and he will trot to first. So runner on base, and here comes Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 4. Wilson! Castaway, great movie. Let's see here. Braun's game is done. You're back on the big screen. Who won that game? Astros or who won the game? Who won that game? Astros or Dodgers? Patek on it first, because I know he's doing the 85 season, which is interesting because I did the 85 season. The Astros did. Sigh. Because you guys know I did the 85 season, a combined payoff and inside pitch season. Kern will pitch to Wilson. Kern, 5-2. Walk, 7. Not this time. Wilson, 2-5. And it's a base hit past first. That will be a single. Patek, a base running rating of 1. He's slow. He'll hold at second. And now runners at first and second with 1 out. Wilson finally gets his first hit of the game. The batter will be Braun. He'll bat. He's 1 for 4. Infield double play death. Kern now runners at first and second. Both teams have been bitten by the walk bug. Kern will make the pitch. 2-2. Possible error. Braun, 1-1, and that's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Ellis. That's not who you want to hit to. His error rating is a 19. That's a 5. Everybody will be safe. He picks it up and he drops it. Kern comes over there, but Ellis will not be able to make the play, and he drops it, and that is an E3. And the bases are loaded. And that is the first error on the Rangers. They did have an error historically in that game. And maybe it was Ellis that made it. Don't know. But the bases are loaded here. And the batter is Otis. Otis is 2 for 4, and Kern can't believe he's getting walks, and he's just not getting any defense suddenly. Otis is 2 for 4, 2 singles. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are still off. It's a 6-run lead, but Otis does have power. He can make this interesting. Kern will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-2, again with a possible error. Otis, 3-2, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. It's a single for Otis. Ball hit to left. Sample has an error rating of 0, so there's not going to be an error over there, but it's a base hit to left. Patek, he will come in to score. Wilson, a base running rating of 5. A base hit to left +1 is a 6. Wilson will come in to score. Braun, base running rating of 3. Single to left -2 is a 1. A 1, he'll get to third, and he doesn't. Braun holds at second. But 2 runs come in for the Royals. It's now 9-5. Ellis actually made the error in the real-life game. Okay, well, don't let it be said inside pitch isn't realistic. So 2 runs come in. And now runners at first and second on the base hit by Otis. And now the batter is George Brett. It's now 9-5. And Kern, it can't believe it. 9-5 now, still 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Brett is 0 for 3, but he did walk. Kern will pitch to him, but he's not getting any help. Rangers lead 9-5, Dolly Parton. Kern will go ahead and make the pitch. Strategy rolls are still off. Kern with the pitch. 5-1. Range play. Brett with the swing. 1-3. It's a base hit to right field. It's hit to Zisk. His range is a 2. He can't get it. It's a single for Brett. Base hit to right. Braun, base running rating of 3. Single to right +2 is a 5, and he will score. Braun comes in to score. Otis, that is a 3, which is a 3, and his base running rating is a 4. Otis will take third. Brett holds it first. It's now 9-6. Here come the Royals. A base hit by Brett. And now it's a 9-6 game. And the tying run coming to the plate in Darryl Porter. And that's it for Kern. Kern just not getting any help at all. And they will go to the bullpen here. Still 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And let's see who's going to pitch to Porter. And they're going to bring in Sparky Lyle. 5 wins, 8 losses, 13 saves, a 3.13 ERA. Sparky Lyle is going to come up to pitch. Because right now, Kern got no help, and that error was ginormous. And the Royals have put 3 runs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Infield is still at double play depth. Rangers trying to get some outs. Strategy rolls are still off. Lyle will go ahead and make the pitch. Lyle, 3-5. That's a home run result chance. Porter a lefty, though. It's a 0. Holy cow. But Porter gets the swing. 2-2, and it's a base hit to right field. Here come the Royals. Otis will come in to score. Brett, base running rating of 4. It's a single to right. It's a single to right. +3 is a 7. Brett will go ahead and make third. Brett holds it first. It's now 9-7. Another run comes in for the Royals. And now the batter is Cowens. The tying run is on first. Craig Scarborough joins us here at Royal Stadium. Now a 9-7 game. Rangers bullpen imploding here. 4 runs in for the Royals. Lyle will pitch. Strategy rolls are now back. Strategy roll. That is a 12. Nothing happening. Brett on at third. Porter on at first. Lyle trying to get an out. Cowens at the plate. Lyle will make the pitch. 2-4. It's an out. He will get one there. And that is a 5, and it's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught. That's going to be caught by Sample. He makes the catch. Out number 2. Cowens a sacrifice fly rating of 3. He will not score Brett that way. Brett a base running rating of 4. It's hit the left field. Sample with a 0. A 1-4. Brett will score. It is a 2, and he does. It's 9-8. Brett will score on the sacrifice fly. 2 down. Stadium, what fans are left, cheer. Yay! Sacrifice fly to left. 5 runs on the board for the Royals here. And now coming on to bat will be George Scott. Scott traded from the Boston Red Sox earlier this season, now with the Royals. Scott, a .254 average, 6 homers, 49 RBIs. Scott now at first due to the injury. Due to the injury there, the early injury to Lecoq. So now 2 outs, infield back, now 9-8. Midlife crisis joins us here at Royal Stadium. Lyle will go ahead. Strategy rolls are back on. That is a 19. No play. Scott not bunting. Lyle with the pitch. 6-3. Walk 1. Ball 4. And now the tying run is at second base. Another walk given up by the Rangers, and now here's Frank White. The Royals have batted around. White started the inning off with a ground out. 2 outs. Lyle will now pitch to White. And that's a 15. Nothing happening. 9-8. You gotta be kidding me. Lyle will go ahead and make the pitch to White. Lyle, 4-4. That's a range play. White, 6-1. That's a ground ball to third. That ball has hit the Bell. Bell's range is a 5, and he will make the play. And he's going to get it, and he's going to throw to first to get White, and the side is retired. As Frank White grounds out to third to start the inning and grounds out to third to end the inning. 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1 huge error and a sacrifice fly. It is 9-8 now. You have got to be kidding me. We go to the top of the 9th. Rangers now lead 9-8 as the Royals have almost completed an improbable comeback. They were down at one point 9-0. As I said, no lead is safe at inside pitch. Leading off for the Rangers will be Bill Sample. Busby will be done. The Royals will go to the bullpen. And the Royals are going to go ahead and bring out Dan Quisenberry, one of the best names in baseball history. They're going to bring out the closer to try to see if he can just keep it where it is. Dan Quisenberry, 3 wins, 2 losses, 5 saves, a 3.15 ERA. Come on, people. That's one of the best names in baseball history. Dan Quisenberry. Billy Sample will lead off. He is 1 for 4. He does have a home run. The fans here that are left at Royal Stadium now can't believe the scoreboard. Quisenberry with the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 3. Got him. He struck him out. 6 minus 3 is a 3, and he got him. He gets Sample. A rare strikeout tonight. 1 down. Here comes Bell. Bell is 2 for 5, a single and a double. 1 out. Quisenberry will go ahead and deal. Quisenberry, 4-4. That is a blank. Bell, 1-4. Base hit. That's going to be hit past third, and Bell will have a single. Bell gets himself a 1-out single. It's his 3rd hit of the night, and he will hold at first. Here comes Ellis. Ellis wants to make up for that error that he made. Ellis having a good night at the plate, though. 3 for 5. He's got 3 hits. Infield is at double play depth. Bell does have stolen bases, and that is a 1. He does not get the steal sign, and they're not going to hit and run with Ellis. He strikes out too much. Bell will be on it first. Quisenberry will make the pitch. And that is a 6-3. That is a blank. Ellis, 5-1. Base hit to left field. Ellis gets his 4th hit of the game. It's a single. Bell, a base running rating of 3. Single to left, -4. Bell has no chance. He will hold at second base because the left fielder, Wilson, has a -2 arm, and he's not going to get him, so Bell will hold at second. But now a big insurance run is in scoring position, and here comes Oliver. Oliver, 2 for 3, a double and a triple. Quisenberry trying to keep this a 9-8 game. Strategy roll. That is a 10. No play. Quisenberry will deal to Oliver. Fans here at Royal Stadium, the ones that are left are back on their feet. Quisenberry with the pitch. 2-4. That is a blank. Oliver, 4-5. Base hit past second. That's a single. Bell, a base running rating of 3. That will be good enough. Bell will come around. He will score. Ellis, a base running rating of 1. He will have to hold at second. Oliver, RBI single, and the Rangers once again lead by 2. It's 10-8. Stadium groans. Base hit by Oliver. He comes through. And that does score a run. The batter now is Sauder home. He'll bat. And the Rangers now have a 10-8 lead with still 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Runners at first and second. Quisenberry will continue to pitch. Trying to get a couple of outs here. Sauder home, 2 for 4. 2 singles and a walk. Strategy rolls are now off. Quisenberry with the pitch. 2-2. That is a blank. Sauder home. 5-6. Popped it up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to short. Patek will make the catch. 2 outs now. And the batter will be Zisk. Zisk has walked twice. He's 0 for 3. Runners at first and second. Infield is back. Quisenberry will deal. 3-4. Strikeout 11. Nope, that's too high. Thanks to the ballpark. Zisk. 5-5. And it's a ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Brett. And let's see where that ball was hit to. That is a 6. It's hit in the hole. And Brett will throw to first to get Zisk. And that will retire the side. I really don't have to roll that, but I do anyway. Just to see where the ball will go. 1 run on 3 hits for the Rangers. And they now have a 10-8 lead. here in going into the bottom of the ninth. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth inning, Rangers leading 10-8. Freddie Patek is the leadoff batter, and Patek is 2 for 3. They're going to let him bat. So Patek is 2 for 3. He will bat here, and timeout real quick on the field for station identification. Okay, so bottom of the ninth, Patek will bat. Lyle, let's see. Is he going to pitch? Let me see what the Rangers want to do here. And it's got to be up to Lyle, but Lyle, is he already tired? Yeah. Lyle is going to come out of the game. The Rangers are going to go to the bullpen. They got right, switch, left coming up. And I think, let's see, do they have another lefty in the bullpen? They do. Not who I really want to go with for the Rangers, but I got to go with the best pitcher I can go with here. Instead, I'm going to go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Rangers is going to be Danny Darwin. Darwin had no saves, but he's going to have to try to get one here. So coming on is Danny Darwin. 4 wins, 4 losses, no saves. A 4.04 ERA. No, Racich was already used there, Dutch. So Danny Darwin will pitch against Patek to start the bottom of the ninth. So here comes Darwin against Patek. Patek is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Darwin will make the pitch. 3-5. Range play at the park. Royal Stadium, 2-2. It's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for Zisk. Zisk's range is a 2. Does he make the play? Yes, he does. What a play by Zisk on the run, and he took a single, possible double away from Patek. 1 out. Oh, what a play made by Zisk out there in right. And that's 1 down. Next batter is Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 5. And Darwin will pitch to him. 1 out. 10-8, bottom of the ninth. Darwin, he will make the pitch. 6-5, hit by pitch. 7, yes, he hit him. Pop, ouch. Wilson gets hit. He has an 8. Plus 10 makes him an 18, and he hits Wilson. That is the second hit batter of the game. 1 more, and the pitcher is ejected. And now that brings the tying run to the plate in Steve Braun. Braun is 1 for 5, a single and reached on a big error. Wilson on at first. Strategy rolls are off. Double play is called. They're going to see if Darwin can do the job. Rangers leading 10-8. Royals trying to tie this game in the bottom of the ninth. Darwin, he'll make the pitch. 2-3, strikeout plus 5, got him. Swing and a miss, he gets Braun. Oh, what a time for him to get that. Big strikeout, 2 down. And the batter now is Amos Otis. Otis is 3 for 5, 3 singles. Wilson on at first. Fans here at Royal Stadium hoping the Rangers can hold on here. Darwin is looking him to try to get the save here. Otis will settle in. Strategy rolls her off. Darwin looks at Wilson. Darwin gets the sign. He pitches. 2-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Otis swings. 3-2. Base hit left field. Otis gets a single. Wilson, a base running rating of 5, becomes a 6 with 2 outs. A single to left, -2 is a 4. A 1-4, Wilson will get the third. And he does. Otis keeps the game alive. A base hit into left. Runners at the corners. And guess who's coming up next? That guy. Fans are on their feet. Tying run is on first. And here comes a guy that with one swing and a bat can win this game for the Royals and complete maybe the biggest comeback ever on my network. Here's Mr. George Brett. Cards and Dice TV, Tony Porter and Jim Connell join us here at Royals Stadium. Brett is 1 for 4. He has a single. Runners at the corners. Rangers at one point led 9-0. It is 10-8. Brett is the guy Danny Darwin's got to try to get out, and I think we may see a new pitcher. And they are going to do that. Darwin's going to come out of the game because Brett hits righties a little better. And coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be John Henry Johnson. John Henry Johnson started with the Athletics. He is now with the Rangers after the trade. So here comes John Henry Johnson to try to get George Brett out. Lefty on lefty. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. 10-8. Strategy rolls her off. Fans here at Royal Stadium wanting to see a huge comeback. The only thing, Johnson's got to be careful with Brett. Brett can still hit the meatball. Johnson settles in. Here comes the pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. The Rangers are going to do it. And that is going to be a fly ball to right field. Moving over there is Zisk. He takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove. Blop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Rangers escape. They had a 9-0 lead, but they will win this game 10-8. Stadium groans. No runs on 1 hit and a hit batter as the Texas Rangers will get the job done. John Henry Johnson will get a save here. He will get the save as George Brett against the lefties, an automatic out on a 1-1. Johnson pitched. Pretty much was only a couple of results he could have had to get that, and Johnson comes through and gets George Brett to fly out. What a win for the Rangers, and it was a blowout, but the Royals made it interesting, and I will give this game a Game of the Year nomination just because it got close. Final line score coming up. For the Rangers, 10 runs on 18 hits and 1 error. For the Royals, 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Doc Medich. This game was never tied, so Medich does get the win. Larry Gura takes the loss, and John Henry Johnson will get the save. Racich, Kern, Lyle, and Darwin will get holds. What a job by the Rangers to hold on here and beat the Royals tonight. That's a big win for the Rangers when it looked like things were about to go downhill. But they managed to hold off. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Don't go away. Even though this wasn't an extra inning game, it still took 2 hours to play this. Those high-scoring games, they can wear me out too. I tell you guys are going to put me in an early grave with all this baseball you guys are making me play. Oh. Don't get burned out. No, I can't really get burned out because every time I complete a season, I always take at least a month off before I start another one with you guys. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball in Replay Sports. As all closers throughout baseball consider going on strike for being used in non-save situations. Not many better ways to die than replaying baseball seasons. That's true. True that. 10-8, Rangers will get the win. Let's go to start with July 12th. Detroit at the White Sox. Tigers 13-45, and that is going to be 6. White Sox 10-11, that's 0. Win for the Cats. Yankees at Seattle. Yankees 8-65, and that is going to be 8. Mariners 14-35, and that is 5, a win for the Yankees. Milwaukee at Toronto. Brew Crew 12-56, and that's 7. Toronto 10-13, 1, another win for the Brewers. and Matt is right as always. Cubs and Cincinnati. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 11-41. And that is 5. Reds 13-42. And that is also 5. We've got a tie. Cubs roll a 4. -1 is 3. Reds roll a 3. -1 is 2. The Cubs will win in extras. Pittsburgh at Houston. Pirates 7-26. And that is 3. Astros 3-16, and that is 1, and that will be a win for We Are Family. Giants and the Expos. Giants 3-51, and that is 4. Expos 8-15, and that is 2. The Giants will win that one. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers 19-62, and that's 9. The Mets 265, and that is 7. Even with that high roll, the Mets still can't beat the Dodgers. That just shows you how bad the Mets were in 79. Padres and the Phils. Padres 566, that's 9. Phillies 732, and that is 3, a win for the Friars. July 13th, Yankees at the Angels. Good matchup, Louis Tiant versus Nolan Ryan. Yankees 9-35, and that is 4. Angels 14-36, that's 5. Angels will win that one. Detroit at the White Sox. Detroit 10-66, that is 10. White Sox 8-35, and it's 4. Another win for the Cats. Rangers and the Royals. Rangers 10-55, and that is 6. Royals 11-23, and that is 3. Another win for the Rangers. The Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians, taking on the Brewers. Cleveland 6-43, and that is 4. Brewers 10-41, and that is also 4. We got a tie. Indians roll a 5, +2 is 7. Brewers roll a 2, +2 is 4. That will be a win for the Indians. Boston and Oakland. Red Sox 23-34. That's going to be 6. Oakland 431, and that is 2. That will be a win for the Bo Sox. Baltimore at Seattle. Baltimore 20-64. That's 10. The M's roll a 444, and that's 4. It will be a win for the O's. Minnesota at the Jays. Twins 9-36. 4 runs. Toronto 5-11, 0 runs. That will be another win for the Twins. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pirates 11-41, 5 runs. The Braves 10-14, 2 runs. Another win for We Are Family. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 9-36, 4 runs. Reds 10-32. And that is also 4 runs. Another tie. Another tie. Cubs roll a 6. -1 is 5. Reds roll a 4. -1 is 3. Another win for the Cubs. The Cubs are above 500 and right now are playing pretty well. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 5-56, and that is 5. Astros 4-56, and that is also 5. We've got a tie. St. Louis rolls a 2, +0 is 2. Astros roll a 3, +2 is 5. The Astros will win in extras. Padres and the Expos. Padres 9-16, and that is 2. Montreal 6-35, and that is 3. It will be a win for the Spos. Be a win for the Spos. San Diego and the... That was a doubleheader, I guess, wasn't it? Yep, that's a doubleheader, actually, so this is game 2. San Diego and Montreal again. Padres -115 at 0. Expos 7-15, and that is 1. That's enough for the Expos to get the win. And that means the Expos took both games against the Padres. San Francisco and the Mets, doubleheader game 1. San Francisco 8-12, that's going to be 1. The Mets 7-63, and that's 7. My Mets will win that one. Game number 2. Giants 7-41, and that is 4. The Mets 10-63, and that is 8. And my Mets get 2 happy recaps as they take both games from the Giants. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 11-56, and that is 7. Phillies 6-54, and that is 5. Another win for the Dodgers. They are now beginning to surprise. But remember, the Dodgers finished that year actually under 500. But can they get there? It was still 3rd place, which means they would still make it in my playoffs. July 14th, Yankees and the Angels. Yankees 12-36, and that is 5. Halos 10-31, and that's 3. A win for the Bronx Bombers. Detroit and the White Sox. Detroit 9-65. That's 9. White Sox 17-55, and that's 8. Wow, they just couldn't do it. And Detroit will win another game from the Chi Sox. Texas and Kansas City. Rangers 18-65, and that's 11. Royals 11-24, and that is 3. And the Rangers will sweep the Royals tonight. Cleveland at Milwaukee. Indians 10-46, and that's 5. Brewers 18-11, and that's 1. That will be another win for the Tribe. Boston and Oakland, we got these 2 tomorrow. Red Sox 15-11, 0. Oakland 7-45, and that's 4. The A's will win that game. Baltimore and Seattle. O's 9-65, and that is 9. M's 4-44. 4, and that will be another win for the Orioles. Minnesota and Toronto. Twins 1245, and that's 5. Blue Jays 142, and that's 3, a win for the Twins. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pirates 1354, that's going to be 7. Bravos 556, and that's going to be 5. It will be another win for We Are Family. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 962, and that's going to be 7. Reds 1123, and that's 3. The Cubs will win another game from the Reds. The Reds don't win a game tonight. Cardinals and the Astros. Cardinals 852, and that is 5. Astros 445, and that is 4. The Cardinals will beat the Astros. Padres and the Expos. Padres 221, 1. Expos 926, 3. Expos win a game. Giants and the Mets. Giants 231, and that is 2. Mets 931, and that is 3. And my Mets actually win 3 games in a row. 3 happy recaps from my Mets. Here come the Mets. We're going to charge to the front. Yeah, right. Not in 1979. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers 11-15, and that is 2. Phillies 9-24, and that is 3. The Phillies will beat the Dodgers. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be July 15th, the final day before the All-Star break. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Oakland Athletics. Bob Stanley for the Red Sox. Rick Langford for the Athletics. Our final game before the All-Star break. No game on Friday. Saturday, the 79 All-Star game from the Kingdome. Steeler fan, 1933. J.D. Dutch. BB. Brian Patterson, Craig Scarborough, Clee baseball fan. Jim Connell, C&D TV, midlife crisis. Kevin Hayes. Michael Peterson, Ruben Vase, Adam Hegg, Philip Reynolds. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Rangers had a 9-0 lead. The Royals made it interesting, but the Rangers held out and win the game 10-8. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.